Oops. Seems like we had a bit of a malfunction. But we should be okay. Let me just turn the audio down. Hey everyone, it's James, also known as Flyman. Welcome back to Splatoon 3. And listen up, it's going down. Rep into Splatlands. Got it! Alright. As you know, we're doing extra work here tonight, and there's going to be a fun time. So, yeah, we are going to really have some fun with that. And XANARKY will be joining us shortly for that tonight, in addition to viewers also joining us. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna fast travel over to Grizz. We're gonna have a really great time, and hopefully Zan will be around as well. So let's actually get her into the call right now, and I hope she is ready. I think she should be ready to go. Just to make sure everything is running smoothly. Great to welcome on in, Zan. How you doing? Am I right? Hang on. Let me just. Oh, okay. I can turn myself down a bit. On my. There we go. All right.
Turn you down a lot because if I have you up volume really, really high, I think I have to scream too, and then my parents are going to yell at me.
Yeah,
the joys of living at home.
Oh boy. Oh lord. Well, at least we're young and can. Well, at least we're young.
Yee, so socially acceptable. Let's go.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna queue in the room. Actually, if anyone wants to join the room, the password is going to actually be. I'll go into Cat Dogs. How you doing? We're actually gonna have the lobby code B. I hope you're okay with this, Ann. It's gonna be fish in chips. So fish, the letter N, and chips, all lowercase.
It's not case sensitive, so it doesn't matter if you do it all capital to either.
All right. Also, viewers, is the sound doing good?
Now, is it fish and chips or fish and chips?
Fish N chips, like the letter N.
Okay. That's the name of my new cats.
Fish?
Fish and chips.
Oh my god.
Their names are Fish and Chip, and their siblings.
Oh, that's crazy.
I forgot to add the S. There we go. Fish and Chips.
Seems like it's just me who's live tonight.
Woohoo! Whew.
But anyways, how about this? I can actually get an image of your PNG tuber actually and put it next to mine if you'd like.
Oh yeah, hold on. It's been a while since I've used my Fujitech, so let me just quickly activate that again and switch it to something reasonable. I think the last thing I set it to was the fish. So let me just quickly turn it off of the fish. Come on, do the thing. Do the tingy. There you go. Yes, I authorize it all. Where are my avatars?
Alrighty. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, no, the fish works. It's okay. Yeah, the Fujitech. I'm ready.
Alright, I'm just gonna put the lobby code in on my end so I can so that way people who are playing with me can join.
Yep.
And
you have not put your self promo into my server. Do it so that way I may put it in my streams.
Oh, I can do that actually. I was under the impression you'd be streaming your end.
No, unfortunately I can't.
Where did I put that? Ah, there it is.
I have been screwed over, so I cannot.
Alright, send yourself promo.
Alright.
You should see it. You see it?
Yeah, alrighty, I see it. Now I'm just gonna do reply at agents.
Alrighty. Excellent. We shoot, we score.
Yeah. There, good enough.
Alrighty. Then let's rock and roll. I will.
Woo!
I'll start up a room, and no one join until Zan does.
Yes. Spam and that. Spam subin that.
Alright, and now guess Y button spammer.
Ha!
Yeah, let me just, oops. Let me just bring it. Let me just shrink your model down.
Mm-hmm.
And there we go. You're right next to me. How's that?
Oh my gosh, I'm huge!
Well, I can make myself huge as well.
No. It's because your latency is really, your latency is really far, so, I'm kind of watching, like, 10 seconds ago happen now.
Oops.
No worries.
Alright, I'm just gonna shrink my guy back down. Oh, I forgot how... Alright, there we go. You're next to me. Alright, and if anyone wants to hop on in, now is the time to do so. Oh, can you send an invite you want to join? Jack, the lobby code is pinned on my chat. Okay, he got it. Alright, so let's actually take a look at what we're going to be playing with today.
Woo!
Alright, we got Dualies, Flash, Big Swig, and Snipe Rider.
I've already taken the swig.
Alright. I would actually... Oh, looks like Jack wants
Would you like the swig?
I don't really play it much. Okay. Okay, Jack, stop picking the same thing I do! Alright.
But do you want the swig? Because I am A-okay with switching off.
I'll take it.
You'll take it?
Alright. If anyone else wants to hop on in, now's the time to do so. Otherwise, we'll rock and roll.
Alrighty. Hee ha ha ha. Probably should ready up. Haven't played this game in 3 months. Gonna be rusty.
You haven't played Splatoon 3 in 3 months?
Yeah. I've been busy doing other things, like, learning that the best way to, you know, make YouTube not mad at you for being mad at you is to download numerous ad blockers. I don't know why I didn't think that I could have more than one. Don't mind me just breaking the TOS. I'm sorry, YouTube. I love you so much, but I don't care too much for ads.
At least it's nothing compared to Twitch. The reason I don't really stream on Twitch is because, one, there's a shit ton of ads. Two, if you try to reset your frames, Twitch will create a new stream without your consent. And three, multi-streaming is a pain in the ass numerous times.
Oh yeah.
I did actually.
I would like to multi-stream, but I don't think I have the PC power to do that.
Well, I do have the PC power. I prefer streaming solely on YouTube since I don't have I didn't really get far with my Twitch endeavor. Almost nobody showed up. Number one, and number two, I use Restream, and I had to create new stream data for everything. I only did it for a week, but needless to say, it was a cool experiment.
I think it's an experiment at best, but not really anything past that.
True. I just know Vicvalon's been doing it a lot, for Splatoon streams.
Oh yeah. Because I guess she's trying to appeal to a wider audience now that Sploon's dead. It's kinda dead.
I just kind of follow my own direction. I've been really wanting to do some Mario games, actually, this year. Particularly the 2 Galaxy games.
Oh, yeah.
If we get a Super Mario 3 All-Star 2nd Edition, that'd be nice, but in case that doesn't happen, I got a friend who has a Wii U that they can loan me, and I can play Galaxy 1 and 2 on that.
So, fun fact, the Nintendo devs for Galaxy 2 love that they made it. They didn't want it to be a separate game. They wanted it to be DLC, but it was,
actually,
2012?
YouTube...
So
Go ahead.
they'll never make a port for it because they hate it so much.
No, I fucking wouldn't. Alright. Zan, I'm dead. You gotta... stay on the grate. Stay on the grate. I really hate blowflies. This is where my nightmares start. Wow, these things are SMART. No, you don't.
Well, at least the snatchers are goated.
Oh man, how nice would it be to be right now sitting on a beach in Cuba with some nice cocktails, with umbrellas, some oh shit, the Salmonids are coming after me. Some sandy beaches, and best part of all, no Americans. I'm sorry.
Are you describing, like... My brain was like, are you describing Super Mario Sunshine?
No, I was describing Cuba.
Oh, I guess. But, like, still, it's... I guess Super Mario Sunshine and Cuba are very similar. Oh, make sure you bring toilet paper when you go to Cuba.
Oh boy.
They don't have toilet paper in Cuba.
I will say this, though, funny enough, Cubans love us.
Oh, absolutely they do.
We actually make up most of the tourists to that country.
Who wouldn't want Canadian tourists? I've
don't
never been
know.
outside the country, so...
Well, I'll tell you this. I've been outside the country, but I've never been inside the country. Aside from Ottawa, Montreal, and Toronto.
I suppose.
But yeah, I made the right choice going on Team White Chocolate for this Splatfest.
I knew they were gonna win, too.
You could have joined me and Photon Jet and Subspace Kinger. Even Snow Jet.
Well, that's not my opinion, though. I knew that they were gonna win, but I don't want to do Splatfest for the sake of winning. I want to do Splatfest for the sake of picking the team that I agree with. It's politics, man. It's always politics.
Oh my god, yeah. If you wonder why I started to see Splatfest as a chore, that was why. And because the sheer amount of people who just bitched about Nintendo's not letting Fry win. Oh, shut up.
Who cares? That's not the point. The point is that we're not letting Fry win.
I know. Sometimes I feel like we learn nothing from Marina's infamous Lost Street and popularity curse. Alright, I used up my Kraken, so...
I used up one of my wave breakers.
Alright, don't worry. You won't need your wave breaker for this next wave because, well, wait till you see what we're getting into. I actually did peek online what it looks like, but I'm just gonna let you experience this firsthand. Because it's more fun that way.
What quiz? What twiz? I knew it when you said don't worry about it. It's turrets. Of course.
Go fire the Cohawks. Kaboom! 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 Kaboom!
Kaboom! Ah, shit, it still targeted me.
Now watch me go slowly.
Ah! I have the laser boy on me. There we go. He's not on me anymore.
Oh, by the way, watch out for the babies, as well as the children.
There's children! Why is there children? Why is there always children in these games?
I don't know!
Kill it! Kill it with fire!
By the way, did you actually see the Super Bowl?
Not super into the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Really,
So basically this year, the NFL set up so that the Chiefs would get to the Super Bowl. Guess what happened at the actual event?
dumb stuff?
Yeah, so basically because NFL knew they'd get their extra paycheck if Taylor Swift made an appearance at the Super Bowl because she's dating one of the Kansas City Chiefs men. And that actually backfired greatly when Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl against the Kansas City Chiefs. And also, Kendrick performed at the halftime show.
I heard Kendrick performed at the halftime show, and I heard that he, like, trolled everybody by going, you want to say the song?
Oh,
you want to do it? The Super Bowl's gonna sue me.
Drake's got a new album that came out today. I wonder how well that's gonna do, considering that Drake still has a career, which is impressive.
It's okay.
Actually.
I don't want it to get political, but all I'm going to say about it is hashtag I blame Trudeau. Because he wants everything Canadian to be all like, everybody's on Team Canada because of the US. And I'm like, not sure about that one, Chief.
Oh god. I'm actually the one that told you to get rid of that, really nasty message to me about, you know...
Wait, what?
Remember when I invited Eggstra Work, I asked you to remove that thing that said 51st State?
Oh.
I found that really rude because generally Americans don't have really nice things to say about how they perceive our media.
Oh, I literally just said it as a joke because...
I don't find it funny. That's also actually why I don't find Fry's hatred of Inkopolis funny at all.
When did that happen, guys? You gotta let me know. I got the wave. I've got the breaker of waves.
Oh crud! Ah crud! We are not gonna make this.
Oh dear.
Sploosh! Hello.
Hello. I am up. I am not in the water. Come up here where it's safe.
All right, quit. We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna get enough eggs in.
That's all right.
It
still counts.
Yeah, let's see what our high score was.
132.
All right, I think I'm gonna actually try switching to the dualies. Keep in mind, it's all predetermined. We get the same shift every time.
Yep.
Just gotta try harder.
That's true.
I'll tell you this, nothing was insanely more difficult than the one extra work on Jam and Salmon Junction, which took place during Loadside City 2024 in Austin.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nightmare. I'm just gonna change my weapon. Zan, you okay with the
Oh,
Knight
I'm
Rider?
totally chill with the Snipper.
Alright, let's try to get one more person in here.
I like the Snipper.
Oh, do you have testing the side order? Oh, side order was great. Océan de Glacé. Did I say that correctly? Je parlais le français.
Oui, exactement. Nous deux parlons français.
Yeah, I actually have been to Montreal before, and it was very great.
So have I. It was really cool. I got to speak French to a maple syrup candy vendor.
Well, we actually had so actually in grade 8, myself and the grade 7s, at my elementary school, we did a biannual trip to Ottawa, and we always stay at Gatineau because our French teacher always went with us.
Oh
We
yeah.
actually had a tour guide who was bilingual, and every single time I spoke with a tour guide, it was always in French, no English.
Oh yeah. I was going to go to Quebec, mostly in like the mountain frontiers in the north.
Oh, the
With my
Laurentian
school.
Mountains.
Yeah, and
I can't tell if that's where Mont Tremblant is or not, because I know Mont Tremblant.
yeah, Mont Tremblant. That's exactly where we were going to be staying. Is Mont
No, it's near
Tremblant.
Montreal.
It is kind of near Montreal, but it's a little bit more north and east from that.
I thought I was going dualies.
yeah.
Yeah, I can go dualies, actually.
Yeah,
Alright.
but we were going to go in grade 9, and then, lo and behold, COVID happened.
I already was in grade 11 when COVID happened.
It was grade 9 for me.
Damn.
The age gap is real. Not really. It's a 2-year age gap. I hang out with plenty of people that are 21 years old. Turning 22.
Well, I'm actually... Yeah, I am 2 years older.
Yeah. Which means you're 21.
Yeah.
You can legally
I
drink
don't
in the
know if
States.
I don't know if I'm gonna be drinking when I go to too many games this year. My dad and I started doing it 2 years ago, going to TMG.
It's
Fun.
like... It's a debate for me of whether or not I want to go to too many games or PAX East as my first convention.
I know that Hyper Tiger goes to PAX.
I do. I know that.
I usually go to too many games, mainly because it's closer to mine. Number one. And number two, there's almost really nothing of interest in Toronto to go see.
I don't know. Sometimes they... too many games sometimes gets hosted in Toronto.
No, too many games is in Philly. Number one. And number two, Get On My Level... Interestingly, Get On My Level this year is actually getting hosted... is hosting Splatoon free tournaments, actually, this time.
Really?
Yes.
That would be pretty neat. Maybe I could get the Ass Blasters together to come and do that, but I don't think Welshie's willing to make the trip.
You're not Canadian?
Yeah, he's from England. Specifically Wales. But
Oh,
everybody
that's
else
pretty
is
nice.
either from America or from Canada. It's mostly
I know that,
nobody.
I know that Wales was where Bonnie Tyler was from. The singer, Total Eclipse of the Heart, Holding Out for Hero. Does that ring a bell to you?
No.
I feel like a grandfather right now.
Uh-huh.
What's so funny?
No, nothing's funny. I was just going, uh-huh. You feel like a grandfather?
True.
Get all the eggs, my friends, as I sit on my
sometimes I
sniper
look
tower.
sometimes I look at pictures of folks going to esports competitions, and I feel like, man, I feel really jealous that that I don't live in that I just only got a full driver's license recently. I can't go anywhere. I'm a college student, but then I realized, oh wait, I've been to other countries in the world that several people haven't been to.
I don't have a passport, so I haven't left Canada yet.
Well, I'll tell you this, if you want to see something really cool, Fan Expo Canada is going to be in, is usually in Toronto. Ah, shit! I got glowflies.
Well, get under the grate, my friend. Oh, I guess this works too.
Alright. Get the Aggies! No, you don't.
Ow.
So some people have actually theorized that that your small fry actually turns into a Goldie when it grows up.
Oh yeah?
That's because, you know, whenever you're trying to find treasure, the small fry will just, you know, will
Glow?
swim over and start glowing.
Here, I'll give everybody a break real quick. Everybody take a break, just throw eggs, it's okay.
Alrighty. But yeah, too many games is great. Usually, this year I did a bit. Usually I don't really do much. When I'm at too many games, it's usually mostly my dad and I. Sometimes I'll spend time talking to other people I know. I had a great conversation with Jack, and his crew there. I've even seen Failboat and Jmoji. And sometimes, occasionally, I might talk with Viclon, because it's one of the few times I can actually get to speak to her directly. I haven't really written a letter to her in a long time.
I guess slowly getting more comfortable talking to me.
I straight up got a banhammer on streaming with her, so good for you. Good for you. Please don't.
You got a banhammer?
I asked her if she most times I usually ask if she wants to stream with me and some friends. She'll usually say no, she already had. When I asked her about Jamboree if she wanted to join for people, she straight up sent me a banhammer on streaming with her under any circumstances.
I was given a maybe. And by maybe I mean later. So she said yes, just not now.
Just promise me this one thing. If you ever do get invited to her, don't straight up ban me from streaming with you. Okay?
I will not. Of course, why would I?
I just have a fear, you know, that sometimes people fear that, you know, I can be a little too much for them. You know, because I'm not a family-friendly streamer, number one. And two, I get most of my humor from, well, not family-friendly sources, you know? And I refer to that, and I mean Saturday Night Live. One of my favorite sketches from there was Wayne's World, during the time Mike Myers was on the show.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll say this, well, I was actually very happy to get a stream with Jack when Mario Party Jamboree came out, and I would definitely like to stream with Jack again in the future. I think he's gotten a bit more comfortable with me, you know.
I'm having a grand old time talking to you, but I'm also trying to live.
Sorry!
I'm enjoying our conversations where we talk about people that we really like hanging out with, but I'm also trying not to die by taking out these stupid guys.
Alright. Well, at least we made the, quota, so that's nice. But anyways, I'm in the final so as for me right now, I'm in the final portion of Mario and Luigi Brothers Chip. And let me tell you, they're just dragging the ending on.
Let me tell you one thing. I don't have Brothership, I will get it, but I've gotten into Mario and Luigi, and I've started with completely skipping Superstar Saga and going straight into Bowser's Inside Story.
In early 2023, I did attempt Superstar Saga on my channel. I ended up quitting my Let's Play a bit, largely in frustration over that one fetch quest where you have to escort Princess Peach to a town. And after multiple attempts are getting kidnapped, I said, that's it, I've had it, I'm just not gonna keep doing this. Because it's a waste of my time.
What? God damn it.
Oh god, there are two my... Alright, Inkjet to the rescue. Alright.
I'm trying to make room.
Alrighty.
Phew!
There we go.
Phew! Yeah, when I started cussing again, everyone's like, "Wow, Zan cussing? That's a rarity. I've never heard that before." And I'm like, "Have you even
I'm like,
watched
Pixie,
my
I curse on a
earlier
regular
streams?"
basis.
I curse on a regular basis. If you don't think that I do, well, I have definitely stopped doing it very frequently, and if I do, I take a safer, more regular option, I guess.
Yeah, my streams are usually around like usually the 14, 15 and older range, so yeah, I got a whole week off from college right now, and then it's going to be midterm exam week. And then back to work in college. That's working on projects in college.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Well, good news. I saved up both of my wave breakers this time.
Nice! Because I am out of
I'm throwing one now. I don't trust anybody. It's gonna end. It's like the insane stuff is about to happen.
Alrighty! We did it! Virtual high five, Zan!
Yay! Water.
Wow.
Boosh.
But yeah, today I sent Valentine's out to all my mutuals and some people I'm close to.
I will not lie, I very much appreciate the Valentines. The card that you made is a slight bit creepy.
Actually, that was a Vicvilon one. A lot of Vicvions are cringe, alright?
Well, it's not cringe, it was creepy.
I'm sorry.
In my personal, it was like, it's kind of like a borderline red flag.
Sometimes I feel like the reason we don't really vibe is because we have two completely different humor styles.
Mm-mm.
Alrighty. Anyone want to join on in? Now's your chance.
I'm still kind of trying to figure out what your humor is. Truthfully, because my humor is very, off the walls if you'll let me, but conservative otherwise.
Sometimes, like, when I play games, I'll usually say, just pick it up, let's keep going, I'm not gonna waste my time all night listening to you. Sometimes I'll really get into character when doing voices for other characters.
Mm-hmm.
Like, isn't that,
Give me the big man voice, the big man voice! Do the big man voice!
Oh, you really want to hear my big man voice? Then why don't you actually do your Fry voice?
Oh, great. The Fry voice. The what the fuck?
Oh boy, this
Don't
is
mind me, I'm just gonna hate on Ingopolis.
Hey, don't do that!
I'm gonna hate on Ingopolis!
Don't do that, you little bitch! We have multiple, Splatoon 1 and 2 veterans here!
It's a shame, really. I mean, you did your collab and it was lighthearted, and then when I did my collab with Shiver, we absolutely tore deep off the hook.
Oh my god!
Gotta rip them a new one.
You wouldn't do this towards Kendrick or Drake or any other musician from around the world. How the fuck is Ingopolis different?
Because the war.
Alright, I'm just gonna press, actually... Does anyone else want to join in?
Is the Warudo?
I feel like we're having trouble getting people.
That would probably be because Vic is streaming right now.
99% of the time, I just stream whatever I feel like. And actually,
I stream in the same slot, and then she raids me. I do it on purpose. She'll stream, and then I'll set my stream for an hour later, and then by the time that she's done, she comes and raids me, and she's like, "Hey, I'll raid you more often since you seem to be in this, since we seem to share stream slots."
Oh, great.
That's my evil plan.
Oh boy.
See, when you hang out with Vic, you get banned. When I hang out with Vic,
sometimes I wonder if she's holding a grudge against me. One time I tried to invite her to a. Let me explain. One time I tried to invite her to a Legend of Zelda Splatfest collab stream. I got no response, so I asked her again, and then I asked her again, and then I asked her again, and I took to the loud tone of her because I was a little frustrated. She didn't get back to me. She turned it down to the state that if she caught me yelling at her again, she would,
block you.
Oh,
I sent her a picture of some shoes and then said, "I am now officially the freshest squid on the block," and she complimented my shoes. They're the official Splatoon 3 Converse from Japan.
I kind of stopped making, I used to make fan arts for Kalam, but, the 3D modeling software I used, 3D posing software no longer works with my phone, so I kind of stopped that. I did do 2D arts, but, 2D art once, but as far as it got to was getting put into her new startup screen. And, of course, I've kind of been busy with college.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's keep going.
Here's the last conversation with Vic. It was talking about the shoes, because my shoes were a bit too big. And she's like, "Too big is easier to fix with extra socks." Yes! Too small is where the molding starts. Can't fit too small. Oh. Exactly. It's like when you get a shirt too big. Have friends who cosplay a lot, so like having. Easy. Making a shirt bigger? Cry.
I actually... Well, you almost could do a bit of a Splatoon cosplay. I know that you're, Octoling... Well, I remember one of your older PNG models had your Octoling with a black shirt.
Oh yeah, with the Orco Bolero hoodie, which I actually have the cosplay stuff for.
I actually saw one picture. I saw one YouTube short. It was basically your jacket, your jeans, and your shoes while playing the piano. It almost looked like you could do a cosplay of your old Octoling.
I could do a cosplay of my new Octoling, too. I actually have the glasses, I just need to paint them yellow.
Do you have the hoodie?
Yeah, I do. I own, like, multiple pairs of that hoodie.
Do you have the dress shirt? Do you have the striped dress shirt?
I have found a striped dress shirt, yes.
Do you have black jeans or any other black pants?
I have, because I use, like, the hip-hop breakdancing pants. Is the best way to describe it, and yes, I own those too. I have everything to cosplay her, but just to take it one extra step further, using the power of my furriness, I'm going to make a furry head of the Octoling, like make it Octoling shape, but like, you know how people, like Nintendo makes like the Pikachu, the Pikachu and Eevee, like, mascot thingies? Same idea, except with an Octoling head.
Brilliant. Yeah, I actually noticed when you have that creature, they're wearing overalls.
Ooh, which creature?
Your furry PNG tuber.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when she's in painting mode, she wears, like, a smock.
Oh, I thought those were overalls.
It's a smock. Like, you know how, like, apron smocks, usually, they have, like, a pocket in them. Mine does, at least. It's based off of a smock that I actually have.
Ah, shit, it's blowflies. Oh, no, you don't. Right. There we go. We're taking down the glowfly wave with ease.
Yeah.
Not expecting that. Right. Alrighty. There we go. Oh, by the way, since I don't have school...
No! It was a frame off.
Oops. Oh, by the way, since I don't have school for an entire week, I'm actually wanting to stream a bit longer today. Yeah, I'm on my break week.
Nice.
So I'm actually think I'll probably stream a bit longer than my usual 10:30. On Tuesday night, I streamed to 11 when playing Brothership.
I can stay as long as 9:30, and then I have to go to bed because I do have work tomorrow.
Oh, I'll probably just stream myself then.
Alrighty.
I actually really want to get you on a stream with my two friends, Pygos, in a Pygos and Photon Jet. Or maybe some other friends I have. But yeah, Hyper actually canceled an entire week of streams actually last week because he was sick.
Oh dear. I just kind of stream whenever now, so when I stream, everybody shows up. Because they're waiting on the edge of their seats.
Yeah, I see. Funny how you're streaming on my end. My end is time.
Yep.
But Nintendo has really announced some pretty interesting stuff lately. By the way, Nintendo recently unlocked the Alarmo clock for all the general public on their My Nintendo store.
Oh, nice.
And also a few months back, Nintendo released a music streaming service.
Oh yeah, the music streaming service I use all the time.
Oh boy, I've actually tried a bit of it. I haven't really used it much, but it's nice. It's a nice freebie to have.
Yeah.
I will just say this: so stop whining and bitching that that Nintendo is doing things their way with how they release music and the way they release music. All right, if you're fine with certain voice actors in Australian TV series not being credited, you can be fine with the Japanese composers not being credited. I actually believe in Australia and Japan it's not mandatory for everything to be credited.
And also they want to keep it, like, they don't want to ruin the magic. It's like if, I don't know the best way to describe it. It's like if, I don't know any other way to describe it, but I feel like it ruins it. I understand that they're probably not doing it because it ruins the magic of... For Splatoon, like, there's the in-game bans, and so they don't want to ruin the magic of not thinking that it's the in-game bans.
Additionally, Nintendo has zero tolerance for harassment. When I mean that, I mean the times when everyone would just rip Nintendo to shreds over the stupidest things. Like, the reason why Nintendo does not reveal who are developing games lately is because they do not want to deal with harassment. However, sometimes, of course, it can backfire. Remember the Leo to Sidor and how everyone panicked that Nintendo was doing the worst things imaginable with Marina? Remember that, everybody?
No, I don't.
Of course you don't, because you don't really because you don't have a big social media presence. I do have a big social media presence, and I see everything.
But why would you want one, really? That's my question, is why would you want one?
Because I have friends who have social media presence as well, and people I follow who usually are active on only a handful of sites.
I guess. It's kind of why I haven't switched over to Blue Sky, and I don't even look at Twitter anyways, so it's not like I care.
I will say this, though. I would like to get another stream with Tentacle. One of my viewers, when I was playing Sonic Generations a while back, asked me if I was going to stream with him again. And I said it could happen. Cole and I would get along pretty well, but,
Yeah.
I actually had him as a guest on, one of my Big Run streams. And we do chat, a lot on, Discord during and after Splatfest. And he actually occasionally shows up in Hyper Tiger's streams.
Nice.
We actually have a bit of a similar stream model, but where we just play whatever we feel like. It was actually him who inspired me to play Cassette Beasts, as well as a few other indie games last year.
I think indie games are important, but I'm only into, like, the not super niche ones, but not... There's very specific niche ones that I like. Like,
well, go ahead.
I wouldn't play Celeste, but I'm super hyped for Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4.
Yeah. I'll tell you this, though. I am planning to do Plucky Squire, because LED is doing it.
Oh, yeah. Grr.
Alright. Oh shoot, we got stingers, we got
I got 'em.
stingers.
Even though I am not the weapon to be doing this.
Alrighty. We just let those children run wild. Because they're shooting
There, I got
bomb.
rid of the fly fish.
Nice. You're really definitely being a good slayer right now.
It's my job.
Alrighty. But yeah, it'd be cool if Assblast did show up to get on my level. And I do have plans to hopefully go to it because I live 2 hours away from Toronto. I know you shouldn't really say that, but...
Well, same for me, so... It would be hilarious if we lived kinda close to each other. Which it already sounds like we kinda do. Because I assume you're north, right? Everybody's north from Toronto, that's not really a thing. If you're a couple hours away from Toronto, you're north. That's just it. It's his life.
It depends. I was able to go to the big house. Toronto's 2.5 hours away from me. Detroit's 2.5 hours away from me. I'm smack dab in the middle. That's all you need to know.
Okay. I guess, yeah, it's not 2.5 hours, it's an hour and a half.
But I will say this one, I'm really interested. They're actually putting up a new coaster at Canada's Wonderland.
Oh. That's kinda neat. I'm not really super interested in Canada's Wonderland, I'm not gonna lie.
I can see why I didn't go on Team Theme Park during summer nights. I was torn between theme park and beach, but ultimately I had to go beach because I knew a lot of people were going to go on that.
Alright, what happened?
I remember actually Yume pointing out that the summer nights clothes that Kelly Marie wore heavily resembled that of both Destiny's Child and TLC. Which, if you don't know who Destiny's Child was, that was the band Beyonce was in before she went solo.
Oh, interesting.
And TLC were best known for the song No Scrubs.
Oh, interesting.
And also, I feel like they retconned Callie's tattoo she had on her belly.
Well, it was a temporary one. It was a temporary one.
True, I will say this though. Nintendo, I still can't believe you're getting away with dressing your female characters in Splatoon outright skimpy. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Mostly wink, wink, marine. Wink, wink.
Marina, or...
Well, even, yes, Marina, and also, I guess, Shiver by that logic.
I'm fully aware of that. Honestly, Marina wears a suit. Well, she got a suit jacket, trousers, and a fucking bra. Where's your dress shirt and tie, woman?
Maybe she just doesn't like those. There's nothing wrong with it.
True, I've seen I'm true, but I feel like just like Kylie Minogue, she'd be turned away from Harrods. Because there's actually a very strict dress code at the Harrods department store in Britain, and several celebrities have actually been turned away from Harrods.
Oh, interesting.
This is on Wikipedia, people. You find some crazy stuff on that site.
Well, yeah, because it's Wikipedia.
Ah, shit, I got special canceled. Zan, a little help here?
Oh, yeah, hold on, where are you?
Oh, thanks, Fire Ant.
I'm gonna throw this.
Oh god, the
So
game I
just
don't think can handle it.
The game can't handle it anymore! I'm gonna kill this big shot if it's the last thing I do. I killed it.
Alright, be back here this round here. Gonna take a shower. Alright, go ahead, Fire Ant.
That is a smart decision there, Fire Ant. 161! Yippee! Woohoo!
Oh, you use the overalls?
Yes.
I use the blue coveralls because, you know, I'm blue, dabba dee dabba
Dee
dabba.
dabba da. I have them. I have the blue coveralls. But I've been wearing the gloop suit. I've been wearing the gloop suit just because I like the gloop suit.
I see.
But I'm also wearing the gloop suit because it reminds me of the clothes I used to wear when I worked on the farm. This is pretty much what you wear when you work at a dairy farm.
Oh, never mind.
Well, the poop is.
I have a different type of farm. Alright,
It's also a goat farm. On one side of my family, there's a dairy farm. On the other side of my family, there's a goat farm. And then on the third side of my family, which is also the same side of the family with the goat farm, is the chicken farm.
I raised chickens once for 4-H.
Oh, I raised chicken. We raised chickens to eat, and then we also had chickens for eggs. And the chickens that were for eating were amazing. They were all over 10 pounds each. That is the size of a really nice turkey. They were buttery. They were delicious.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, my grandfather owns a bunch of turkey. It has a
Your
bunch
grandfather!
He's actually an auto mechanic. And that's all you need to know.
Same as all the other people in my fam.
Hmm.
Don't fix it if it's not broke. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the tradition of making... Eh. Eh.
I better take a look. What?
I always have a tradition of making, menuses out of throwing 2 eggs and then firing the weapon that I have.
You're cruel. You know that?
I'm not cruel.
Oh,
I'm
looks like
not
Charles
cruel.
Martinet's gonna be back at Too Many Games.
Oh boy, because everybody loves him. He is literally Grandpappy Mario.
He actually retired from voicing.
I know, but like he's still Grandpappy Mario. He can
True.
still show up and go back in my day.
I will say this about the Nintendo Music app. Don't expect the soundtrack to the first Pokemon film to ever be re-released. And more importantly, I still can't believe that actually got released in Japan of all places. There we go.
Nice going, everybody.
There we
Got him before he landed.
Alright. Oh, my most hated type of salmonid? Grizzlers.
Rizzlers?
Grizzlers.
Oh, Drizzlers. I'm gonna say Rizzle.
Oh,
I didn't
fuck.
I didn't think you were the type to make those jokes.
I said Drizzler, goddammit. I'm not a moron.
Okay. That's right, only Salmoner is. Because he likes to be Wheatley.
That makes me worried.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Salmoner is a good friend, and his favorite Portal character is Wheatley, and he is the intelligence dampening sphere, which means he's a literal moron. I'm not insulting him. I'm
Wait,
I'm just saying,
5
like,
away from reaching 700 subs?
yeah, do it! Come on, guys! We just need, what, 6 more?
5.
5!
So anyways, I'm starting 2 new games this coming week. Wario Land 4 and Plucky Squire. Plucky Squire I've actually had on my back burner for a bit. Wario Land 4 is via popular demand. Oh my god! Sevens just chucked me into the water. Oh boy. Yeah, crud. Alright. Alright.
Yes, darn it! Yes, darn it! Eh. Come on, we gotta get more than 50! Get more than 50! That's our last time. That's what we got last time. More than 50! More than 50! More than 50! Ow!
Oh boy. Oh, by the way, Zan, I liked your 2 short videos, comics
Yeah?
you made. I would like to be in one someday, if possible.
Oh, how do you mean? Like the carpet? Or the... Oh, are you talking about like the when the asthma kicks in?
Yeah, those type of things.
Oh yeah, I
And then maybe we'll
absolutely
get a pie.
loved making those. Yeah, absolutely. I kind of make them slice of life kind of themed
Oh.
if I do one, because I know that those get really popular after a series dies. Feel fire!
Yeah, I got... I still remember back in high school, The Office was my favorite sitcom. I got hooked onto it after my teacher showed the clip from Stress Relief with the CPR in high school. And then I started watching it on Netflix up until around the time season 7 ended. Thanks, Stinger. I really need that right now.
Thank you for being further away from those stingers than I am.
Ah, shit. Alright.
We gotta just keep moving, keep dunking, keep dunking. It's not gonna happen this time, but it's okay.
Yeah, you know, I gotta tell you, I really like Splatfest, some big runs, because I get to chat with other people. One time during the Friday versus Saturday versus Sunday Splatfest, I was chatting with my peeps, and and I say how disappointed I was they didn't mention how Friday mentioned cartoons about Saturday. So then we rambled a bit about children's cartoons and our children's series we grew up watching. I also want to remind people, because I only had basic satellite, my children's programming was limited to just CBC and TV Ontario, so I had no Nickelodeon, no YTV, no Teletoon, no
you didn't have
Family Channel.
Treehouse?
I had Treehouse as a young child, but
yeah.
when I moved, when we switched to basic satellite, we kind of got rid of it.
Oh yeah.
Are
Hold on,
you
I gotta
ready?
lick my fitness boxing with Hatsune Miku cartridge. I'm ready.
Ew!
I forgot to lick that cartridge. I lick all of my cartridges. They all taste different.
I am just dead. I am just sitting here with a blank face. I'm like, oh my god, Zan, you definitely are deranged.
I'm not deranged.
I'm not trying to sorry.
Because ever since the Nintendo was like, yes, we're gonna make the cartridges baby-proof by making the cartridges taste terrible in case an infant tries to swallow them, or a dog, or a cat, or any other animal. And I was like, I see this as a challenge.
Oh god, sometimes I feel like Nintendo deliberately makes their stuff idiot-proof for a reason.
They make it idiot-proof, but not when you're intelligence-proof. That's the truth here, is that by making it idiot-proof, you've now opened up the question of, wait, I can do that?
Oh, baby. This is gonna be a great... And we're off to the races. Is it weird that my PNG tuber model is just a commission that Astrom Art did?
No. At least I don't think so.
It also doubles up as kind of like a watermark as well for my streams. Never really found a need for a watermark.
Well, here's the thing, is that here's my opinion on it. I really think that it's important for artists to get money, because if I didn't say that, I'd be a hypocrite. But, au même temps, you literally picked to commission the most copy and paste.
Astrolum?
Yeah, like everybody has a PNG avatar from them. It's like buying the new iPhone. They are the iPhone of artists, of Splatoon artists. That's how I'll describe it. They are the iPhone of Splatoon artists.
Wow.
Everyone at some point has commissioned them. But I'm not saying don't commission them. It is important. I know how important it is for artists to get paid. I am one. But yeah, au même temps, literally iPhone of Splatoon artists. Not a bad thing. iPhones are so good.
Every computer uses Windows.
Not every computer. A lot of people switch over to Linux. And also now SteamOS is gonna be a common thing on computers. Windows is going out of fashion.
I'd prefer to Windows Zan, you power Steam yourself. It's just an excuse for Valve to just to just stop making video games that I
Not
really
really.
do not give a shit about. Let me tell you, when you're a kid who only owned a Wii with just with only the bare minimums, you kind of learn to, you kind of just get comfortable with that and value what you have, you know? That's generally why I generally do not like when I ever hear the whole complaining about how Nintendo doesn't do this, and, be grateful for what they have, alright? Like I said,
Yeah.
I myself did not have advanced satellite growing up, alright?
Yeah. Well, I understand the reason why Steam is making made their own OS available for PC, and that is because it is a real struggle to get Steam downloaded on Mac OS. Apple really hates collaborating with people, and so this is Steam's way of making it accessible to anyone.
At that point, you might as well just go get a Windows laptop.
I guess.
Everyone uses Windows these days. Well, most people use Windows. I've always been
Linux.
Windows.
There's more customization in Linux, but for the people who just want the bare bones operating system, Windows is great. That's how I see it.
I know Linux served as the basis for Android, which is what pretty much every phone these days uses that isn't an iPhone.
Yeah, because it's Chrome OS. Chrome OS runs on Linux.
You think we're gonna get past our quota?
Yeah. Of course.
Because you said you wanted to reach 50.
Yeah,
I can hit
should
leave
reach
after this
50.
round. Oh, yeah,
44.
I saved my two
should've-
specials because you never know what's gonna happen.
I should have dropped the wave breaker earlier. Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
You can keep talking. I don't mind.
No, because you're the host. Your voice is most important.
True. But I find it rude
Agrees.
to interrupt other people.
I don't want to be rude and interrupt you every time, but it just kind of felt like I was interrupting you every time, so I'm just kind of like, I don't want to do that.
That's fine. Anyways, funny how the last two stages in Splatoon 3 were an airport and a train station.
Oh yeah. Maybe they're telling us something.
I don't really know. Like, fun fact, I mentioned actually this in one of my retrospectives. You can actually make out a couple airlines in at Marlin Airport. I see Lufthansa, which is the national carrier of Germany, where Nintendo's European branch is headquartered. I seen Qatar Airways, of all airlines, which didn't expect that.
Oh yeah.
I also saw Japan Airlines as well, which Japan's the home of Nintendo. And I think I might have also seen All Nippon Airways, the largest airline in Japan. I'm not really sure, but I think there was an airline that did look like All Nippon.
Oh yeah.
And you might actually recognize All Nippon because they, just like Air Canada, are part of Star Alliance.
Yeah. I don't like Air Canada. That's not a hot... I prefer WestJet better.
Yeah. I've flown with WestJet twice, actually.
I've mostly flown with WestJet, and then I flew with, like, the discount airlines. I'm just gonna call them bootleg airlines, because that's what they really are.
WestJet's a low-cost carrier, I want to remind you.
That is true, but it's not really a bootleg airline.
Well,
like,
they're kind of more of a hybrid service model, similar to how Aer Lingus, the national airline of Ireland, is. We actually were doing a in one of my classes, which is about international flights. we actually took a look at several of the different airlines around the world, and there were only a handful that we scratched the surface on. So I created a giant book in Publisher called Airlines of the World. I'm gonna actually send it to my to my professor who does the international flights class to show that there are actually a lot more airlines out in the world than the ones we only covered.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. I don't know how many eggs we've already gotten.
A lot.
Yeah. I still remember the
good.
Grand Run, and I'm like, I don't see Salmon Run returning next sequel. We basically murdered all the newborns.
Yeah, and their dads. We murdered all the newborns and their dads.
Oh boy.
And the kitchen sink.
Oh my god. Wow.
You know what? Maybe that should be like one of the next weapons. Is one of them just has like the kitchen sink, because then they're throwing everything at us and the kitchen sink.
Blobber is shaped like a mixture between actually no, I think Blobber is a jacuzzi, not a sink. I don't know if it's a hot tub or jacuzzi.
I'm not sure either. I thought it was just a bathtub. Because it only has a drain. It doesn't have a... It doesn't have bubblers. Like, it doesn't have like a jacuzzi bubbler. It's... I think it's just a bathtub, because the bubbles come out of the drain.
I even said that I would love Joy-Con, dualies based on Joy-Cons, and a Stamper and a Splatana based off the Wii Remote. I think that would be possible.
Maybe.
Well, I'll tell you this, though. I am not a support for mouse controls for Splatoon 3, because that would strip the series of its uniqueness.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the reason Nintendo was able to make shooters work on a home console for one reason: gyroscopes. And additionally,
Yeah,
because you know
that's
it's
true.
paintball, your own ammo is refillable. It's actually now to the point that that's now industry standard. At any third-person shooter game or first-person gets thrown onto the onto Nintendo Switch, it's mandatory actually now to have gyroscopic controls.
Yeah. Which is pretty good, because it's a very niche market.
Nice
But
Roseanne.
Yee! 163! One of the things that I don't like is that, after I switch... we're going to go on a side tangent, it's about Fortnite. After I switched to Fortnite on PC, I was hoping I could connect my I was hoping I could connect my Pro Controller, so that way I could do gyro just the same as I do on Switch, because I play Fortnite on Switch. I was very disappointed to find out that I will need to invest in a stronger graphics card,
Well, have you?
and that
is
my
this
Pro
why you
Controller
haven't
does not connect.
Is this why you haven't streamed lately?
Yes, because I've been too busy doing Miku Fortnite.
I have pretty much shunned Fortnite for life after I saw them put brain rot content in there.
What kind of brain rot content? I haven't really looked.
I'm just gonna say it simply. You don't want to know! But it's horrible.
No, let me, please, DM it to me. I want to know. I need to know. I play Fortnite.
Alright.
I play Fortnite when I'm burnt out on Splatoon. If you're not feeling comfortable saying it out loud to everybody, then you can just DM it.
I need to look for it because I'm not gonna say the name of I'm not gonna even say the name of it because it'll pretty much make me look like a dirtbag.
Uh-huh.
Why can't I not find it? Alright. Here it is. I had to look this up.
Okay. I better be in agreement. Hasn't sent yet.
Alright.
I hope I'm
gonna
in
put
agreement.
this with a tagline. This fucking game is going to hell. You ready to see it?
Oh boy.
You know your game's gonna go to hell when you do this. Are you scared?
Kinda, I guess.
Good, I am too. Fire at Zam, press A, let's keep going.
Alright.
Oh, looks like we got
we had time for one other person to squeeze in.
Oh, Japanese person.
I don't know my kanji very well, but I know a little bit. Let's see.
The only type of form of Japanese text font I know is usually hiragana, which is what the Inkling language is usually rendered in, and katakana, which is how Octarian is.
Yeah.
Of course, both are forms of Japanese. Why the hell wouldn't they?
Yeah.
You can delete this message that I sent you when we're done, because
okay.
I am neuralizing it.
Okay. I know that's foreigners kanji. That's all I know. So it's like foreigners. Switch over to the. Yeah. So it's hiragana. It's hiragana because I can read it. That's how I know.
So yeah, my sister actually got me 2 copies of the Splatoon manga, and I really liked both copies. Obviously they're the first 2 editions.
Oh yeah.
Because when I was in France 2 years ago, I got a copy of the Splatoon manga in French. Specifically.
Oh, so you got it from Soleil Manga?
I was at an independent comic book, or bande dessinée, as they say in French.
Oh yeah, bande dessinée. Yeah.
I actually believe that manga in French is bande dessinée japonais, because Japon is Japan in French. Japonais is Japanese in French.
Yeah.
You may as well know this stuff.
Yeah. We're teaching the chat. We have to educate the chat.
Yes. Sometimes I question if education is still going to survive. Because it's important for you. Alright.
Yeah, after learning French and getting my degree, I've just started learning Japanese.
I've kept my French and English. I do know a bit of German, but not really much to move to Germany.
I know eins, zwei, drei.
I don't really know if I
Nine.
even wanna. I'm not really sure if I'd want to try learning another language. Like, I'm good with English and French. It's all I really need in this country.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be down here. I keep forgetting that the meta has changed.
Don't worry, I'm not really a competitive Splatoon player. I just play whatever the way I feel like.
Ouch.
The way you make me feel.
Ouch.
You gonna be good?
Yeah, I'll be good. I'll be okay. Oh, that was a mistimed bomb. Fire at me. I'm taking my chances. Pairing this to go up if I have to. Beat.
I'm just hanging on to my special because the next few waves are going to be intense based on how many eggs we get. I still remember. I actually have nicknamed the Barnacle and Dime Big Run Bug Run.
Bug run?
Yeah, guess why it's called? I nicknamed it Bug Run.
Because Barnacle and Dime?
No, because of what happened after the Big Run. So,
What
Nintendo
happened
implemented a new scoring system for a Big Run, and apparently it glitched out for a majority of players, myself included.
Oh.
Nintendo attempts to patch this, but unfortunately, it still glitched out. So, it actually took Nintendo 2 weeks to create another patch to distribute the correct distribute the correct trophies. Nintendo did, however, let players keep their old rewards. So, if you ever wonder why you see a locker with two different colored Salmonid row, now you know how it got started. I actually have a hypothesis as to why the Big Run reward level started to become outright unattainable for casual players, myself included.
I thought you said hypotenuse.
No, I didn't.
Like the long side of a triangle.
No, I said a hypothesis.
I know you did. I'm just
Never
thinking
dull-
silly things.
It's never a dull moment with you, is it?
Nope.
Usually I have attempted to be silly a couple times, but 99% of the times it just falls down. But when I do try it, however, I feel like the only jokes I find funny are the ones that I usually sometimes crack up with, like, let me think. Do you want to know why a lot of Americans like hot dogs?
Why?
Because of the way the wiener slides into the bun.
Oh.
Do not ask questions you do not want the answers to, because I'm not explaining a joke here.
No, I get it.
I have my parents' humor, and it's a different kind of humor compared to most other silly Splatooners.
My parents' humor is crazy.
But I'll just
Let
give
me
you some
tell
good
ya.
advice. Be careful when looking up the Splatfest artwork for Marie on Team Money. I don't know how Nintendo got away with making it.
Because they just did.
It's because
I think-
Marie slid a coin between her boobs.
Well, it's Japan. They can get away with as much crap as they want to.
Except for violence. I actually found out that the zero ratings in Japan are actually based off of violence rather than suggestive content. Alrighty. Hey, I forgot I should be using the cannon, so... Let me hop
We
into the
probably
cannon
should
and...
be using the cannons.
Kaboom! 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 Kaboom!
Fire ant, I'm coming to save you. Pew! Alright.
Alright, let's go nuts.
Scrapper. Can't go nuts. There was Scrapper.
Oh, don't worry. The scrappers can run free.
Alright, guys, let's lock in.
Alright, we made it.
Woohoo! By 1.
I think after this lobby, we're gonna get kicked out.
Okay.
You can make the room this time if you want.
Oh, I guess that's true. I could.
But I don't know why. There's just something about those Japanese humanoid squid kids and octopus kids that I just like about them, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
I wonder if it's just because they look cute.
It's because they tickle my autism.
Oh, I actually, too, am autistic. But I'm so high functioning.
I too am autistic.
But I'm so high functioning that most people don't even know unless I tell them.
Oh, I am super high functioning.
And I'm not ashamed with sharing that, you know? I feel like, you know...
You shouldn't be ashamed. And it shouldn't... It's kind of sucks that we live in a society where if you're autistic, you need to be mentally crippled.
Oh, Jesus God, no.
Is the best way I can word that. Like, I don't know why. That's the stereotype, right?
I got my ink
slammed. I got splooshed.
Oh God. We're going to hell here.
Yeah, I hit that snope.
Oops.
Well, that was a nice one.
Oh, you're welcome. Anyways, fun fact, most people actually quit their New Year's managed to abandon their New Year's resolutions 2 weeks into January.
Nice.
I'm still going with my New Year's resolution to lose weight and get healthier. It's still actually ongoing. I've not stopped.
Mine. So is mine. In fact, well, yeah, my New Year's resolution was purely vain. I wish to do exercise and eat healthy so I can look hot.
Very well.
Mine was purely vain, which is fine, because the people who say that you shouldn't, like, start exercising, like, they always tell you, don't exercise if your outcome that you want to be is purely vanity reasons. No, do it, because it's a great motivator.
I just exercise because I want to live healthy, and I exercise every day. Just don't do anything stupid like on The Biggest Loser, how all the contestants would dehydrate and starve themselves. And also, by the way, the workouts on Biggest Loser, they would work out for several hours every day. That's why a lot of the contestants lost so much weight.
Yeah.
Even the Biggest Loser's games acknowledge this, as well as supplementary material, that the safest way to that the proper target for weight loss on normal circumstances, and safe ones as well, is to lose 2 pounds each week. So, Zan, you want to make the room?
Yep. I did.
Alright. I'll be hopping right in.
Yay!
But yeah, I have a home gym, I have weight sets, I have a stationary bicycle, a YMCA membership, and Biggest Loser game on Nintendo DS, so I have a lot of options for exercise.
For me, I really I don't feel comfortable working out with weights, and I know that's kind of like the fastest way to build muscle, but I'm not comfortable with weights. That's never how I've exercised. When I do exercise, it's with my own body, so I really enjoy doing the yoga, aerobics, and kickboxing.
Uh-huh.
So that's what I do. I just Yeah, my entire workout
Oh
regime
shit, am I
is
Clash? Hang
Yeah.
on a minute.
I got stuck with Clash! I got stuck with Clash! Do you want to swap?
Yeah.
You would rather do,
Actually, I'm fine with Clash. Let's just go. I would rather
Okay.
have dualies, but,
It seems like Fire Ant wanted dualies.
it's fine. You can take them for now. I'll
For
end up playing
now.
solo once you leave.
Yep, that's true.
If not, I'm just gonna end my stream.
Oh.
I can't really enable... I can't really enable raids at this point because I don't have the sufficient subscribers. I have raids turned on for other people to raid me, but it rarely happens.
I don't even have it turned on, I just know people raid me sometimes.
Well, I highly recommend when you get to the 1,000 subs, turn it on.
I will turn on, like, I will, because I do want to raid
It's on
people.
my to-do list. The only person I've ever really done raids on was Black Hole Queen.
I just kind of raid the old-fashioned way, and that is get people together and tell them to join a stream and do, like, the hashtag raid. I do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Before YouTube decided that they were on the content creator's side. Alright.
Yeah, I started out doing... Speaking of content creation, I started out doing Let's Plays, when I started out, like, traditional Let's Plays, like, you film a portion, and edit it and put it up. I started live streaming around March of 2023 with Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. And now, I've used the streamer model, and I think, and during my first year as a streamer, I was usually a bit nervous, how to act. Sometimes I said things I felt like I was acting a bit too serious and not letting myself have fun as a streamer. By the time it was my second year, when I started Paper Mario Origami King, I started to feel more comfortable with streaming. And, now I have a whole anything goes attitude.
Oh yeah, I think that attitude is a way better thing to live by.
I know. Like I said, during your first year, usually things are completely different since you're just... I was trying to just settle in, see what worked, see what didn't work. Because that's usually what happens when you start streaming. Or you start content creating in general.
Get the eggs! Get the eggs! Get them in! Oh, no.
Well, at least the next way is going to be a bit easier.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, that's right. Stay over here, stay over here.
Yeah, I made my Inklings boys and my Opalings girls. For my player character.
Well, that's a harem if I ever heard one.
Wait, what? What? Is that bad, or...?
That's like the stereotypical ships. You can now ship your agents.
I don't ship any of my agents. And also, I feel like my OC James is kind of the same throughout most of the games. He has the hairstyle with his hair combed back.
Yep.
I always have the... I didn't really play much Splatoon 2 because I didn't really get into it until after 3 came out. And even then, I didn't really invest a lot of time into it. Just did Hero Mode and Octo Expansion each. Octo Expansion was actually something I wasn't going to actually cover on my channel, but due to high demand, when I asked my viewers when after the side order trailer, the second one got revealed, and if I should do Octo Expansion, they said yes.
Oh yeah.
Remember, I will do anything for my I'll do anything for my viewers.
Well, yeah, that's literally how you make content. I always
have to remind them to be mindful of the budget and, of course, my own personal interests.
That is the budget, your own personal interests.
Oh, we're already past 17. I mean, 14. No, we're already at double quota. Yeah, sometimes I see Erasmus Drew post on Instagram clips from Family Feud. And I'm gonna say this right now. I've always preferred the Canadian Family Feud over the US version. Because you look at the US version, it's like 99% of the time they have to manufacture all the humor. But on
The humor comes from dumb Americans.
well, in Family Feud Canada, the humor just feels more natural. And also, unlike Steve Harvey, who's prone to just going ape shit, Jerry D is just really calm and relaxed.
Oh yeah. That's Canada.
You don't know who Jerry D is, do you?
I do.
Remember Mr. D?
Yes, that's why I said, like, he's just, yeah. Like, I've watched it. I watched the show. It's like I'm awesome.
Yeah.
No, you're not, dude. Don't lie.
I will tell you this, though. Another CBC
quarter
show
of my life's gone by.
Another CBC show I've really enjoyed, well, I've seen my parents occasionally watch it, is Dragon's Den.
Oh yeah, that one's good. Actually, fun fact, some kids, like, did Dragon's Den, and...
I know Kids CBC did their own parody of Dragon's Den.
No, not that. So, when Dragon's Den came out, there was, like, these kids from kind of our area, and they came up with, like, this cool, drink called Get Well.
I'll have to search that up.
And the second that episode aired, because my work actually has been selling them for months now, the second that episode aired, all of a sudden we sold out. And everyone's like, have you seen them on Dragon's Den? And I was like, no, when was that a thing?
You've got to share me that one clip. Or I'll look it up on the Dragon's Den Canada YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I will say this, though. The Canadian Dragon's Den has actually lasted much longer than the US Shark Tank.
Oh, yeah.
And has been around for much longer than the US Shark Tank. But most people are
yeah.
shocked when I say this, but did you actually know that Dragon's Den was originally Japanese?
Yeah. It's kind of in the name.
Oh shit, the fly fish are coming for me.
I made sure to execute them on site, don't worry. You are safe for now.
But yeah, sometimes Game TV will rerun the fan... But sometimes, I've seen the one charity games they did for Family Feud Canada. You would not believe how dumb the dragons on Dragon's Den were. Even my parents were just blown away. But yeah, when you look at CBC and how much of a national public broadcaster is compared to BBC and even the Australian Broadcasting Corporation, it's kind of sad, you know?
Oh yeah.
We just have a handful of radio stations, two TV services, one normal one and one for the territories. Nothing else really.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you look at the Australian Broadcasting Corporation, they have multiple radio stations, multiple channels, same with BBC! And they've even done some really cool stuff, like, BBC does Children in Need charities every year, and Photon Jet,
Oh yeah.
And Photon Jet told me about how one of the acts for BBC Children in Need was from the show Strictly Come Dancing, which is dance competition. And they had the animated character Bluey because BBC owns most international rights for the show. Dancing
even though Disney owns the rest.
Disney owns streaming rights in all countries and owns streaming and broadcasting rights in all countries and territories outside of Australia, New Zealand, Britain, and Ireland. I'll tell you, if Disney didn't get the rights here in Canada, I could totally imagine Bluey being on both CBC and TV Ontario.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know why, I just feel like a home on a like a show like that kind of deserves to be on a homegrown national public broadcaster.
Homegrown, all natural.
I said
like
national.
A potato.
I said national.
No, I know you did, but I'm making like potato jokes.
I get it.
Because I think homegrown and just means all natural. Welcome to the word association
just-
game featuring
it's just-
XANARKY.
It's just that there's a funny fact. There's actually in many countries around the world, actually, there's actually laws on how much quota they actually of locally produced content that actually have to be aired. Every country outside of the States and Britain do it, mainly because
Yeah,
well,
because the States takes over most of it.
exactly. Oh crud. We're just dying here while we're talking about random stuff.
Oh yeah. We're not gonna make it!
Oh no, sorry, Zan.
No, it's okay. Also, by the way, Frozen Urkin, yes. I know where that name's from. Invader Zim.
Oh god.
Invader Zim. Great show, great show.
Tank doesn't make sense. Shirt. Well, the Australian version of Dragon's Den is also called Shark Tank. The
Yeah.
British version is called one with the Dragon's Den name as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will make sure to look up that video.
Let me,
When I
yeah,
have
let me
free
actually... I'll probably be able to find it really quickly.
Alright, I'm gonna press leave, see if anyone else wants to hop on in. Alright, I guess we'll just keep going at this point.
Oh, they're not kids. They're adults. That sucks. I remember someone saying that they were kids.
Just send me it anyway, I'll watch it. I will usually watch anything.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, dualies! Give me dualies! Alright, let's go. Well, thanks, Zan. Oh! Oh, you can join? Alright.
You know what? I'm gonna switch off. I'm going Clash.
Alright, good
Are we
luck
gonna start with
that.
this crew, or does someone want to join?
I don't know.
Yes,
We both get like almost little viewers.
Says King wants to join, so I'm sending out the thingy. So yeah, just join the pool code fishnchips, and then yeah, Agent Q.
Alright,
Oh.
I'm ready to rock and roll.
Frozen Urkin. It is from Invader Zim, yes, correct, because that's the name of the alien species. Alrighty! Let's kick some grass!
Here we go.
Kick grass, make
Oh,
kick
sometimes I
grass,
do.
make glass.
I wish I could touch grass right now. It's snowing.
Yeah, I know. I'm also buried in in knee-high deep snow.
Well, that's what being Canadian does for you.
Yep.
But I
And
did
then you
see,
complain about it being cold, but you can't really because you're
But I did
Canadian.
see the Sonic film.
Ooh,
First Sonic
3?
films in it. Yeah, Keanu Reeves just killed it as Shadow.
That's just because I think all of us just simp for anything Canadian.
I sometimes go onto comments of Saturday Night Live's old sketches, such as like the aforementioned Wayne's World, and I see people say that the Wayne's World is like almost predicted YouTubers. Because the whole premise the sketch was created by Mike Myers, and the whole premise was these two guys from Chicago create their own cable show on public access TV.
Yeah.
And they actually managed to get a movie that launched Mike Myers' film career. Welcome on in, Target on Free. How you doing? Then there was Bill and Ted.
Oh yeah, Bill and Ted. That one I'm very familiar with.
Yeah.
I'm also familiar with Wayne's World. Like I watched that, but I more enjoyed the Bill and Ted movies.
Yeah. Keanu Reeves played Ted.
Yes, that's why I love it so much. Oh yeah, up here. Over here. Alright, where are they coming from? Over here! Kill them!
I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the Grammy nominees for each year have gotten more and more lamer.
I think that, yeah, they're now just reaching a quota at this point.
Yeah. And I'll even say this. My mom just was really dumbfounded when Beyonce won 2 awards for her country album. Or, should I say, country album in quotations.
The one that was like the Texas Hold Up album?
Oh god! My mom and I both agreed it was awful, and a good example of how never to do a country music album ever. Like, the only reason Beyonce did that was just to say, I'm from Houston, Texas, and I can perform country music because I am from Texas. Like,
no, that's not how it works.
Like, Miley Cyrus is from Nashville. Did she become a country singer? No, she didn't. She became a pop singer. Like,
Ow.
My mom and I even agreed that Post Malone's country album, F1 Trillion, was a much better way on how to do a country music album, and I'm surprised that did not win out Best Country Album.
Yeah.
But hey, at least I can no longer need to say Beyonce needs one album of the year, because I've generally found her overrated. Like, does anyone except the music press like her these days?
No.
Your guys
I just like who I want to like. At least I'm not a Swiftie.
Oh, boy.
Being a Swiftie is so toxic.
Oh, God.
I'm not saying that I hate everybody who likes Taylor Swift.
I don't really care much for Taylor Swift. I just feel like she...
I think some of her songs are good, but I wouldn't worship her.
Exactly, and I feel like, at least I feel like her fan base mostly consists a lot of teenagers and young girls.
Oh, now I can actually do my job over here. So I'm the correct weapon for this.
You know, I gotta tell you, I really enjoyed Grand Festival. I once,
oh, yeah.
It was definitely fun, but I will admit, Nintendo, if you can do a Nintendo Live, if you can bring the Squid Sisters to, I don't know, Glastonbury in Somerset County, England, or, Oshiaga in Montreal, Quebec, that would be pretty cool. I feel like Nintendo Live, like Canada, would be a great place for Nintendo Live, because I remember Lady Gaga, during one of her tours in Canada, she had Hatsune Miku as her opening act. I'm gonna say it again. Hatsune Miku opened for Lady Gaga in Canada.
That is great. I love that. For all the people who are already Vocaloid fans, that must have been great.
I just find Vocaloid, at least in my opinion, to be weird.
But you like Splatoon.
There's a difference, m'lady.
I kind of. Not a huge difference, but I agree, there is a difference, like a slight difference, but not a huge difference.
Like, trust me, like,
because here's the thing, is that it's...
Oh, go ahead.
It's still the robotic voice, but the difference is that they do it on purpose versus they don't have a choice. But now Vocaloid is actually being, the Vocaloid is now testing, or Yamaha is now testing AI with it. So they're trying to see, but they're using AI, like the AI is meant to be trained on the user experience. So it's based off of how people use it and how people sound
Oh boy, I've
when
seen
singing.
a whole lot of
They're using singing models based off of the people who already voice the Vocaloids.
You know,
and then from that, they can make it sound more human.
I actually believe that one of these days, human and robots are going to be locked into a war. I feel like it's even already started.
I mean, Splatoon says it's going to happen.
Splatoon feels like just a commentary on society in general. Oh no! All my games except my Peppa Pig games have to be re-downloaded.
What?
That's what Frozen Urkin said that in my chat.
Oh dear.
Okay, that's actually pretty funny.
That was a wrap, my friends.
Alright, is this your last shift?
Yes, this will be my last shift.
Alright, well, it was good chatting with you, Zan.
Oh, I have one more.
Oh.
Because it's not 9:30 yet.
Alright then. We'll keep rocking and rolling.
Alright.
Do you think we're gonna get a Mario 40th Anniversary Splatfest? Because I feel like that's pretty likely.
Very likely.
And also, what I said I want to see, I want to see, for the theme, I'd see, what's your favorite power-up? Fire Flower, Ice Flower, or Invincibility Star?
Yeah, they're probably gonna make it Wonder-themed, though. So it's probably gonna be like, what's your favorite collectibles? Stars, moons, or Wonder Flowers?
I'll tell you this about Super Mario Bros. Wonder. The elephant power-up just freaked me out for Peach and
What about
Daisy.
the cat suit?
And the other, can you join?
Of course, Target, you just have to join the pool. Yeah, no, you figured it out. I guess he doesn't really need to join the pool either because he's friended with me.
Oh yeah.
Onward!
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
Yeah, I actually did read the bonus story. Someone translated the bonus story from Ben Kala Walker, and I read it for a. I record myself reading it because I'm gonna do a YouTube video for it.
Oh yeah?
I thought the story was actually pretty cool.
Huh.
And then someone made a full thread on an analysis about how Oct seeked out sanitization because of how much she was they were suffering. Ah, thank goodness I corrected myself there. I keep forgetting that in English, Octimizuda is now they, them. When I talked about this in my Splatoon 3 Psy review, I mentioned that there were some languages where Oct was still referred with female pronouns, so I asked if any person who saw it, if they lived in the Netherlands, Spain, France, Germany, Italy, Russia, Hong Kong, or China, to inform me if Oct became they, them, or still uses she, her. Because, I like learning about other stuff.
Oh yeah. Nice going, Target. Same brain cells, same brain cells.
Oh god, no! No! No brain rot! Do not say squid in my chat, or you will be timed out.
QB! QB, behave yourself. Sorry, they're my chatters. They're a little bit unhinged. You'll have to pardon them. They're idiots.
You don't think I know that?
Of course, I only feed brain rot children. I am chaos.
Then, then yeah.
It's not that I use brain rot, but I feed the brain rot by not stopping them.
Yeah, when you're on my stream, you kind of have rules you have to follow. Generally, it's so I don't look like a dork. No offense to you, but
Oh yeah, no worries. That's the reason why I haven't mentioned anything up until now, but of course, my chat doesn't know that.
sanitization is basically let's animate children into zombies and make them even more edgy. No, there's actually in Marina's Dev Diary a more harsher thing on sanitization. Basically, what Tartar did was that whoever he sanitized basically just became a husk of themselves.
Yeah.
And then basically he controlled them like a puppet. Basically, he controlled Atmazuda to be a musician. I will say this though, I don't expect the Squid Sisters to show up in the next Splatoon game outside of a cameo, even if it's just the amiibo figurines we can scan in for funsies.
Here's the thing, is that they said that the Squidbeak Splatoon storyline is over, so we will probably never see them as the Squidbeak Splatoon. We will never see Agents 1, 2, 3, 4,
8 and Neo 3.
8 and Neo 3 ever again.
Actually, Agent 8 we might see again because they're related to Pearl and Marina, to bear in mind.
That's true.
Deep Cut I can definitely see returning and being the main focus in the story mode. It'd be actually interesting and cool if our next Isle duo is actually two guys or even a father-son duo.
That'd be so cool.
And they just so happen to be related to Shiver's family, and I actually think the reason why Shiver and her family might be the focus for Splatoon 4's Hero Mode is, one, we rarely hear anything about Shiver's family. Two, it's implied she's not on good terms with them. And three, you know how Team Pass won the Grand Festival, with the question being what's most important to us? I would not be surprised if it's about maybe like Shiver's grandmother struggling to let go of the past. And it would be interesting though if we had like a new character that was like a history teacher and we could learn some more background lore. Like,
I guess, yeah, that is... Sorry, but yeah, Erkin is right. Agent 8 is not actually an agent part of the Squidbeak Splatoon. It's just... They're not technically part of it. You have to remember is that Captain Cuttlefish only called them Agent 8 because it was easier to say than Applicant 10,008.
I will say Applicant 10,008 5 times and now regret it. Applicant 10,008, Applicant 10,008, Applicant 10,008, Applicant 10,008, Applicant 10,008.
Applicant 10,009.
Oh, is that you? You're Othling, or...?
No, mine is also Applicant 10,008 because Agent 8 dies fighting Agent 3.
I actually gave my... Wait, isn't your Othling supposed to be sanitized, or...?
Yeah.
Damn.
But they're sanitized before the events of Octo Expansion. They were sanitized at the age of 5 because the Nils statue is actually fairly close to Flounder Heights.
That shit.
And so when the Nils statue had a malfunction in their waste management system, a lot of like the super goop went into the the water supply at Flounder Heights, so it was coming out of the sinks in small concentrations, and people were getting sick from it.
That
because
actually
they were...
is a little eerie to the one time the city of Flint, Michigan, got lead pipe in their water.
That's just because the pipes were made out of copper.
Copper turns green, not dissolves. You ever see the Parliament Hill and how the roofs are they finished cleaning the roofs?
Yeah. No, but what I mean is that copper also contains trace amounts of lead, and so when water runs through copper piping, it also leaves traces of lead.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I'm not saying that it's...
And yes, before anyone asks, the Statue of Liberty is indeed made out of copper.
Yes, which is the reason why it's blue. Or green, depending on who you ask. I think when copper erodes, it kind of turns bluish.
It turns green.
Yeah, well, Minecraft can suck my dick.
Okay,
Science can eat shit, okay? Science can eat shit.
Okay, that was just very awkward saying Minecraft can you know what?
I have a giant eel coming towards me.
I'm dead.
Thank you. I got you, homie.
Yeah.
Thanks, Zan.
Yeah.
Alright. The jellyfish.
Swim, swim,
Yeah,
swim,
there's
swim,
a lot
swim,
of
swim,
jellyfish
swim.
everywhere.
Kill, kill, kill.
Quick, get the snatchers. Yeah, funny how we have pigeons in Splatoon.
Well, that's because the birds wouldn't have died from the water levels rising.
Yeah, it's just us humans. And we
'Cause-
died again.
Ow.
Well, it was great
Oh,
playing with
well.
Suzanne.
Of course.
Hopefully we get a stream again soon sometime.
Yeah. Alrighty, have fun. Bye.
Bye. Oh, that was some good. Running with the Salmonids. How has everything been so far? Got a lot of stuff here. So I don't have enough to get the boots or both the boots and the goggles, so I'd have to choose on this one. There's also office attire, or the North Country parka. Actually, maybe I might try to get another set of overalls. Yeah, if I only end up wearing the blue coveralls. Alrighty. Funny enough, we have a partial random weapon rotation salmon run in Splatoon going on right now. Alrighty. There's a lot of people going on right now. We got Splat Mike. Rosalina? Wow. Get Agent 1 free? A lot of people streaming tonight. Why does Nintendo let us scare kids? Your guess is as good as mine. Alright. Got some eggies. Oh, I didn't know it was in a call. Alrighty. We already got half over quota. Looks like we're about to go over it. We already got 21 quota. Which means our next ship is gonna really go up. Ah, crud. Ah, shit, and here come the glowflies. I think I someone got the little bit removed. Thank you. Nice. Splat Tim is an iconic figure. Well, I know who Splat Tim is. Alright. Wow. Ah, shit. They're starting to fall apart at this point. Oh, great. We'll just all die in here. Like, damn. Alright. Ah, shit. The fly fish got me. Yeah, thank you. Ah, we didn't make it. Oh boy. Well then. Definitely seems to be a bit rough. At least I don't lose anything. Oh, that's pretty cool, okay? Alrighty. Yeah, definitely a lot. We definitely got a really good high score. 163 golden eggs. I don't know if that's gonna be really topped. Alright. This next shift will be our last one of the night. So I hope this goes well. Yeah, chugger. I hate chargers. Oh, I go with aiming at these things. No, I say it's because you care about stats more than style. No, don't we all care about style? Well, I mean, stats more than style. Go. Great. Here, Outpush used by Inklings, Inkpush used by Octolings. What's this sense? Well, anything you want. No rule that says you can't play whatever you feel like. It's the Glowfly wave. Dead, we're dropping like flies. Mary. Well, at least we, oh, we made a quota. Now let's try to survive. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah! We died. Shame. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we got for tonight. Thank you all for joining me in this live stream. First off, here's what I'm not sure what we're gonna do tomorrow. I don't know if I want to do more extra work or try to finish up Brothership. So I'm gonna let you guys decide that. I'll put a poll up after the stream is done. Maybe we can try to go to that 4,000 meter, and then maybe do Brothership. It could happen. But yeah, I'll figure out what we do tomorrow. I'll post a poll, and I'll catch you all in the next live stream. See you next time.